This would be a backbreaker for Buffalo fans, and this would be the pedigree of championship teams.
There goes Hurts. Hurts to the end zone, and the Eagles have won it in overtime.
That's the championship DNA we were talking about all game. You could be behind on yards, on plays, and they still win.
And Justin Herbert's going to get one more opportunity coming back the other way.
3rd and 3. Oh, and lost it, but held on to by Flowers, who will take it to the 10 and the 5 and to the end zone for a touchdown. Zay Flowers, number 2. And scores the penalty kick. Goal!
3rd down for O'Connell. Blocked by Illuminor, going deep. Caught! Myers on McDuffie. What a grab! At the 20. Pickup of 33. First down, Las Vegas. Watson, Mahomes, underneath. Rice on the move. Deep block by Marquez Valdes-Scantling. That is a Kansas City touchdown. 39-yard strike, catch and run.
Falcons coming after Carr. Picked off. Jesse Bates. He's got a shot. Bates to midfield, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. No question. Pick 6. No flags.
Here's a 3rd and 15. Hurts looking for his second option. Pointing, planting, firing to the end zone, and it is caught! Oh, what a play for the Eagles! Zaccheaus brings it in for the touchdown.
On defense, if that's what you want, then go ahead and get somebody else. So a very open conversation that he had with ownership.
Hollywood Brown comes back to the football and hauls it in.
It's a 1st and 10. Josh Jacobs. Oh, he's got the big hole. He's into the secondary. They can't get him. You can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown. Touchdown Raiders. 63 yards.
You can lose this game is if you give a big one over the top.
Rachaad White has a first down and a lot more. White breaking free.
What a massive breakdown on the left side of the Colts defense.
Got to get outside. There you go.
Swift taken off. Hyde trying to find him and trips him up.
Stafford with time and going deep and hauled in inside the 40 by Atwell.
For the Pittsburgh Steelers, the first time this season they will outgain their opponent. Browning the toss, Mixon the catch. Yards after the grab, he's still going. Joe Mixon out of bounds. Bengals get a big gain.
A couple of weeks ago.
Hand off to Lynn Bowden off the left side. He's got good speed, and Bowden with an increased role because of the injuries. Takes it across midfield. On this sweep play, he gets 28 yards.
Going up top, Pickens over the shoulder grab for the first down. Hilton brings him down, but Pickens appears to be more than okay.
3rd down and 16. DeVito airing it out, looking for Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt along the sideline. Makes the catch.
Lawrence looking deep for Christian Kirk. He's got him. Kirk, stiff arm at the 10, 5, and he puts the ball out to the pylon. No signal yet. 1 second on the clock. And they're saying he's down at the 1.
3rd down and 4. Jones under pressure from Simmons. Picked off. Isaiah Simmons was in the face of Mac Jones, and Bobby Okereke brings it back for the Giants.
Finally brought down inside the 25-yard line.
Lawrence, and he's got a wide open Luke Farrell, the tight end, with plenty of daylight into Texans territory and still going. Still going. How about Luke Farrell? A 43-yard pickup.
Went in with him, but he's back in the game, good to go. The team said no official diagnosis on anything.
And he's running here, Melissa, for the first down and turning it upfield and going down the sideline. And Herbert's inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. And Patrick Queen was the one who's not getting up after the tackle for his career. Give inside Keaton Mitchell and his great speed across the 40. Almost kept his balance right near midfield.
Stroud screen to Singletary. He's got the first down. He's got more than that. Singletary still going inside the 10. First and goal for the Texans after a 32-yard gain. Play action. Lawrence screen. Johnson a catch and a lot of blockers in front. There he goes. Johnson inside the 20. He's got the 10 and down at the 7. A 43-yard pickup for D'Ernest Johnson.
28th in total offense, 28th in scoring. This is the lowest scoring Steeler team in quite some time. Downfield hit, caught by Johnson. DJ Turner with the tackle. This is what Steelers fans have been waiting for.
Carr. Floating. Hill. Taysom Hill doing it to Atlanta again.
Really hard to be on time and have your cadence down and everything else.
Play fake. Arden Key hits Bryce Young, and that ball belongs to Jeffrey Simmons.
Walker with pressure coming from the backside. Down he goes. The ball is out, and Denver has it. P.J. Locke with the strip sack on 4th and long.
First down awaits at the 3. Herbert hit by Clowney. The ball is out. And Clowney's on it for the 4th Charger turnover of the night.
It's 3rd and 4. Down 4. There's the pass up top. Gabe Davis has the touchdown. Big game. Gabe does it again. Here's a 3rd and 15. Hurts looking for his second option. Pointing, planting, firing to the end zone, and it is caught! Oh, what a play for the Eagles! Zacchaeus brings it in for the touchdown. Sets up a 3rd and 11.
They've been great on 3rd and long today.
Here they come blitzing, stepping up. Going to try to run for it. Dodges one defender, and he's in for another touchdown. He sidestepped Blankenship and has rushed for his second score today.
At Marquise Brown on the outside, lined up.
End zone throw. Whoa! Greg Dortch. It's a Cardinal touchdown. He still got his feet in, even though he didn't catch the football. Wilson on 3rd down. Nobody open. Waiting. Lots of time. Buying more. Throws for the goal line. It is incomplete. Adam Troutman with the catch, but he's out of bounds.
Quarterback's legs again. 4 guys on one side, Jim. 4. Bring it back. No one goes in motion. It's zone. Work somebody out over here.
3rd and 6. Pass at the goal line. Caught for a touchdown. Diggs has it.
After a 47-yard punt from the Ram 22, Kyron Williams adding to his rush total. And there he goes! Williams! All the way down to the 22-yard line of Arizona, and Jalen Thompson saved a touchdown. Ram front office from their Super Bowl year, a reload season, but intercepted. Stafford threw it right into the arms of Jalen Thompson.
we go. Go ahead. Take this one, Jimmy.
59
nerves.
yards. Lovato to snap it to Mann. Elliott puts the toe on it, and the kick is good! Oh, what a kick it is by Elliott. He drilled it.